What's going on, everybody? This is Roster of the Misfit Effect. And of course, you know what? I'm not going to do my normal introduction today because before I get started, so everybody knows that we record this well in advance because we're always moving around and traveling and doing stuff like that. And you can't see my camera, but I want you to look in the little corner of Sarah's camera and notice that she won her first award at the Urban X Awards, y'all. So she won Girl Next Door, which means like she doesn't she looks very innocent and she looks very bubbly. So congrats to our resident host over here, Sarah Lace.
Thank you. You
Yes.
know, it's been a while. I've been in the industry for about 7.5 years. I have won an award technically before for Kittens magazine. It was Kitten of the Year, but I hadn't won an actual industry award. So this was my first Urban X 2025 Porn Star of the Year. But
Porn,
besides
porn
that,
star of the year. You didn't add in a different category to it.
no, that's technically what it is.
It's up. No, it says
Isn't that girl next door? I'll show you.
oh, it
Porn
does it.
star next door. Porn
Oh,
star next door.
porn star next door.
I said it wrong, huh?
You
Mm.
said porn star of the year.
Yeah, I was wrong. I was wrong. I'll
Oh
admit
God.
it. I'll admit it. But we also have to say congratulations to Raw Star for two things. One, for his 17-year anniversary in the industry, and two, for his first award, ASN Photographer of the Year.
Yeah.
Congratulations,
So
Roger.
yeah. So we just
Yes.
have we just happen to have you on when we both actually finally won awards. Jesus Christ. And
Mhm.
I won it on my 17th year anniversary. So I won it like the
Yeah.
same day. So I got to see the video
Mhm.
because they said like I was getting emotional, but it is what it is.
Yes.
It
So
is what it
sorry for
is.
the delayed intro,
Yeah.
but the cutie that we have on today will have you begging for mercy. So say hello to the gorgeous Mercy Muse. So hello, beautiful. How are you? Sorry for taking so long and saying hello.
Oh no. Hi guys. Thank you for having me. My name is Mercy Muse. I was at the Urban X Awards there watching y'all and everyone on stage there getting their awards, and it was really a nice event, and I'm really grateful that Rockstar asked me to be here today with you guys. So congratulations on your award, love, and thank you for having me.
So real quick, tell everybody about yourself. Who's this Mercy Muse lady?
I'm curious.
Are you guys asking me?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Who are you? Like, how would you
Okay,
identify
yes. Okay.
yourself? Yeah.
So you describe Mercy to the best of your ability. Who are you? What do you do? And I guess we'll start there.
Yeah, I'd like to keep myself, not put myself into too many boxes, but with that being said, um, I am a little bit of an alternative cutie with a soft edge to me. I think I have kind of this like softness, but also like a little bit of a, you know, a little bit of a hardcore, um, exterior, interior, whatever you end up finding. But anyways, I kind of got my toes in the water. Like I'm 27 and I did camming for a couple years. I made clips and videos for a couple years, and I got an award at the Alt Star Awards for Best Rape Shoot with Messy Hot, and I got a spread in the Alt Star magazine and the back page, not the front page, but the back page. Um,
Hey, I want to point out any page matters if you're in the magazine, damn it. But
I'm
go ahead.
I'm just I don't know. I know there's like a term for the so I don't know what the
Cover
terms are,
cover
but
girl.
Yeah, the back cover girl. But it says my free cams and I've got the glaze all over my face and that was I had to take a hiatus, but um I'm in it different now, but in a different capacity, I would say. But I'm very excited to. That's why I don't want to put myself in a box because I feel like I'm new in what I'm doing now, but I'm very open and excited for like lots of different opportunities. But I'm still proud of what I did in the past. I just wouldn't, I'd say that things are a bit different now. So yeah,
Well, I mean, it's always, growth and change and adapting to, what you can, what you like to do and stuff like that. So it's always growth.
Mhm.
100%.
And we're
Things
always
change.
evolving. We're always evolving.
Yes.
We're never going to stay the same.
You're right. You're right. I mean,
Mhm.
things that you have to be go with the ebb and flow, and be happy and grateful of the turns of events, good and bad, and everything in between. So yeah.
Absolutely. But it is amazingly surprising to hear that I guess we are in a Zoom room, full of award winners.
Yeah.
So
Oh.
congratulations on yours too.
Thank you, love.
And what award did you say it was?
It was best rave shoot. So I did
Brave
it. It
shoot.
was a fetish category, like in fetish category, and it was a messy, like wham, wet and messy shoot with cake. And we were all basically in rave attire before we were
Yeah.
naked, rave themed.
Mhm.
So that's how it fell into the best rave shoot category, I think. And then also like there was a guest star DJ from out of the country that threw cake on our asses. So
Awesome.
You were trying to find a nice way to say that through cake
yeah, I
on
was like,
our.
Or,
I will say this: you can say whatever you want to say. You don't gotta sugarcoat it. You don't gotta censor yourself. I don't cuss. But you can say any words you want to say. Within reason.
frosting coated.
like,
All right.
this might end up age restricted, but that's fine because that's what this podcast is for, is the adults.
All right.
So,
Works for me.
so, you say you are new. What new things do you want to explore in your career?
I've had a lot of like things that I've wanted to do, but I say they were more so in terms of like fantasy. I wouldn't think them to be a reality, like gangbang type stuff and just more hardcore scenes
I'm gonna
and
tell you
things of
this.
that. Mhm.
If it can be done legally, anything that a fantasy can become a reality. So don't say, well, it's a fantasy now. It may not
Right.
happen. No, anything you could think of that can, physically happen. We can't, get you on an airplane and say we're going to do this. I don't know, something crazy. But I'm trying to
Even
say,
if you're gonna do crazy gangbang stuff, you
yeah,
might
we're
as
not,
well take out
we're not
fraud.
gonna have we're not gonna have sex on like in
Passport.
the air, jumping out of an airplane with no parachute. Just like
Oh my
any,
God, Rostar.
but anyway, I'm sorry to be interrupt. I'm just saying, anything you can think of is possible. Don't say, well, this is a fantasy. It's not going to happen. No, anything can happen if you put your mind to it. But go ahead. I'm sorry.
I love that. No, thank you. I guess it took a lot of bravery just making that because I did camming, making videos. I did stuff with partners and stuff, and then I did the cake stuff years ago. But I think taking this step into wanting to do things professionally and then also like trying to fulfill those fantasies, but in a safe environment that's also like it would be work. I just felt a lot more that it would be suitable with what my safety, like my boundaries and what I'd be comfortable with if I were to fulfill those fantasies. And I thought,
Okay.
okay, like I'm going to do this, but this is how I want to do it. So, um, I just I did research and tried my best to try to find a way avenues into getting into it professionally.
Okay. And I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. You were saying you wanted to do gangbangs and what else?
Um, like for example, like I would love to do like gangbang glory hole scenes, like some of these things that like I perhaps may not try just like I would want to try it like on a safe like
On a set,
in
yeah.
porn, if that makes sense. Yeah. I just and so I also really enjoy voyeurism and exhibitionism. So I think the element of like showing myself is something that I really enjoy. So that I think is kind of limitless because I'm open to being seen doing things that I want to do, and that just kind of leaves an open book for a lot, I think. But there is a lot of things that I haven't tried, and then there's things that I know that I would like that I don't even know that I know that I don't know about them yet, but I know that when I do know about them, I'm gonna be really excited. Yeah,
See, this is the fun thing about like play parties and lifestyle events, because you go there without a camera and you just kind of explore. You know, usually I go with a partner, so we kind of explore together and see what we like. And then I kind of decide like what I want to do on camera and what I would prefer to keep in my private life.
that sounds really fun.
Mhm. I think you might need to go to a couple of these events and maybe try some things out or go to a dungeon.
Yeah, you know, I've done that before, and I am into kink personally, but I'm very much a shy person, and so I don't like too much doing things by myself out in public,
Mhm.
unless perhaps I have someone along with me or a partner, and I'm a solo person, so I think when the opportunity arises, it will, but I don't put myself in situations that make me feel uncomfortable. So,
Get
you
that.
know, I've definitely been invited nonstop to all that kind of stuff, but it's, you know, when I have somebody maybe that takes me under their wing and brings me with them,
Mhm.
but I don't like going to stuff like on my own that even like some of these after parties and stuff, industry still, it's all industry people. I've been
Yeah.
asked like, do you want to join the orgy? Do you want to join the? And I'm like, I'm okay. Like, I
Mhm.
know maybe in the future, but I'm just like, I don't know. I'm very shy, so I don't know. I really like when the camera's on me.
Mhm.
Then I start getting wet. I'm like, oh my gosh, like this is hot.
Mhm.
Sometimes it's like at a party setting. I'm like, well, I don't really know you, you know. Do you want to like have some tea or I don't know. I
Well,
don't know.
let me get to know you first. Like, I'm not
Yeah,
ready to
I'm not ready
to
yet.
explore yet.
Yeah.
I,
I mean, yeah, 'cause I know a lot of people who do that. Like when they first meet you, hey, you want to join?
mhm. I feel like depending on the day, I might join, but usually I do have my partner with me, and we
Right.
both, if we both get invited, then that's when I'm likely to join. But if it's just me and they're trying to like single us out, I'm like, no, no, thank you. That you might have ulterior motives at that point.
Right. And you're so
Mhm.
cute too that it's like yeah, I get it. That sounds fun though, going with your partner, feeling safe and having fun. I could definitely see that being really exciting.
Or try to find yourself a, I guess, kinky friend and see if they're open to exploring with you.
Definitely. That I'm totally open for.
I mean,
Yes.
like you say, you got that so like for some events, and it's just gonna have like that like until you retire, because like no matter where you are in your industry, like from what I know, like I rarely get invited because I'm not a performer, but um I know people get invited to those things like throughout their entire career, so it's gonna be nonstop. So you
Mhm.
can pick and choose, especially when you grow and learn about the individuals. Like if you know like the who's gonna be there.
For sure. And
Definitely.
as a newbie, like I think that would definitely come with time, you know, as you've seen and introduced you've met more people than it wouldn't be so, you know, maybe nerve-wracking or I wouldn't feel so shy, but since
Mhm.
I'm new, you know.
Yeah, and
I'm
as
like,
those people,
oh,
oh
it
sorry.
adds another element to like the whole like sex with strangers, which I, it's like, oh wow, like I don't know. I'm nervous.
I mean, that's not like, isn't that all porn is? The sex with strangers pretending they know each other on camera.
I mean, yes and
Yeah.
no, because after a while,
I
like,
mean, that's why you know everybody, but I mean, when you start off,
exactly. So that's how you build comfortability. You kind of just turn your peers from acquaintances to friends, and then you kind of figure out who you have chemistry with. And then
The,
that's when you can start the best orgies and gangbangs.
there we go.
From my experience.
without saying your current location in the world, are you going to be in LA next weekend? They're doing a porn crush party that you might can attend. I don't know like the restrictions and everything, and it's going to be like a lot of performers there that you could meet or whatever and introduce yourself to and expand your
the
grouping network.
the the pool party.
Is a pool party, porn crush party.
Or a pool party. I
I'm
love
gonna I'm gonna get there.
You say what? I'm sorry.
Yes. I interrupted. I'm sorry.
No, no, I interrupted you. I said, what did you say?
Oh, I said I'll be there.
See?
yeah. Well, I won't be
Yeah.
there, but I'm
Yeah, see,
excited to
yeah,
imagine
you
you
won't
in a
be there, Sarah.
bikini.
You're gonna be on the other side of the earth.
Yeah, so, but it doesn't hurt for me to imagine her in a bikini. Like, there'll be pictures,
Hey.
right?
I mean, look at the lingerie party. She's in lingerie in the pictures.
I know, but you haven't finished showing them to me.
Well,
Yeah,
they,
tell us
they,
again.
I'll show you.
Yeah,
Oh
I'd
my
love to
God.
see.
See, she's got comfortable already. Took us
Look,
12
see,
minutes.
I am an
Took us 12
exhibitionist
minutes.
and voyeur too. So if you could put me in the corner and let me watch, I'd be happy.
Oh, say less.
Mm-hmm. One of my kinks too, so I think we could work well together.
Yeah, I'll wear my bikini and then I'll just put you in my bag and they'll be like, "Why do you have such a big bag? This is a bikini party." I'm like, "Shh."
Mm, I love that.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh.
See, I told you, so have you begging for mercy.
Yes. I'm like, "This is my bag of tricks. Don't worry about it."
I love
So,
it.
so, so I generally ask everybody this at some point. So since you are new, who are your top five? Who are the top five people in the porn industry? Could be male, female, TS, or however they identify themselves. That you want to work with.
I really would like to see myself on kink.com. I don't know about artists or creators in particular that, you know,
Mhm.
I want to shoot with them and I think that do really well and be a reoccurring. Um, there's a lot of fetishes that I would love to shoot. I I'm really interested in shooting with people that I'm comfortable with. So I think as I meet people on scene, on sets, and I
Understandable.
feel like comfortable with the chemistry that we have, I know sometimes there's people that we can like look up to, but then maybe you meet them and the chemistry's not there, or vice versa. Maybe
Facts.
you've never heard of somebody, and like I'm new, I'll meet somebody at an event and they're very famous, and I'm a little embarrassed because I don't know their name, but it's because I just didn't watch that porn and I don't know everyone on Earth. And, and then sometimes they're really nice or the opposite. And I'm like, oh, you know, I don't know if I would feel too much chemistry there, which it's not, it is a job, but it's also like
Yeah,
you want to feel comfortable. So,
it shows on camera. So
yeah, exactly. So
And me,
I think they're, yeah, chemistry is the most important thing to me. I think I've met some really nice people at some of these events, and I'm like, I hope that it leads to more, but I really respect people as people, and I want people to respect me as a person too. So I think the opportunities will come as job wise, and then um, things will happen as they should. Is what I feel confident in. Yeah.
I
I
get
will
that.
say I have met people who, like when I first started doing things around this industry, I didn't know who they were, feel some type of way because I didn't know who they were.
Mhm.
And and I'm like,
Yeah.
just because you've been in the industry for like 14, 15 plus years doesn't mean that everybody in the world knows who you are. And yeah,
Right.
I I
And I
don't.
respect that. Like people have work earned their
people that earn their what? I'm sorry.
sorry.
No, you go ahead.
Oh, people have some think some people that they're famous because they should be famous, but with that being said, like I still maybe just don't know because of my own life conditions. I don't know who they are, and it's no disrespect to them, but I simply just don't know. And I may even be like, I'd love to know who you are. I'd love to see your scenes. I'd love to learn more about you, but I think that chemistry and that energy is, if I've never heard of you and then you being humble enough to be like, oh, well, this is my, thing, and then I see obviously that they have this, that they're famous for lack of a better word, and I think just to have that common ground of like we're human, I'm human, you're human, like yeah, we're in this
Mm,
industry, we do the same things whether they're different, but we understand that it can feel nice, and I think that's something that would make me really interested in working with somebody, whether
Mhm.
they were like super famous or just up and coming,
hmm
like, oh, I really want to work with them. So, yeah,
I get
I have
that.
met some, yeah.
So, really quick, you said something about fetishes. What type of fetishes do you want to do?
I'm really into bondage and just lots of elements of BDSM, different, like, different kinds of toys, and, like, I can go kind of make a long list. I don't really know where to start, but I can put it to like the BDSM fetish category. Definitely some things that I'm really not interested in, but those are more so on like the harder, darker um, fetish stuff that I'm not gonna mention.
Like without getting too dark,
Mhm.
like we had someone on a while ago, and they were telling us about the extremes of BDSM, and yeah, there's a lot of stuff that like I, I used to say I get in some capacities, but I don't judge. But after that interview, like I don't know, because people are into like
Like
amputation,
needle play and amputation,
like
like the
amputation. I'm like,
crazy
that's
stuff.
a little much. So I can understand like there's a lot of extremes
Mhm.
that you won't get into.
We all have our limits.
But yeah, and I feel like it's good to like when you're to just tell people when you're, whether you're playing in a capacity of like you're shooting or if it's, interpersonally, because sometimes like your hard limits are like somebody's like main kink, so to be
Yeah.
like, I'm definitely not, interested in that is a good thing to preface, even if it's like uncomfortable, but for the sake of just not wanting to mention some strange things, I'm not gonna get
Yeah, no,
into it.
like
But
no,
I am pretty.
I was saying one that we had on here before that wasn't too weird, but there's a lot that
Mhm.
I know people are into that, and I've recorded one or two of these weird things, and I'm like, I'm not into it, but do you boo? Do you?
Right? You do you,
You do
boo.
your boo.
Make it funny.
Yeah, we're not here to kink shame.
No, no,
Mind you, extreme kings sometimes pay more, so there's definitely
Hey,
a plus side for them.
there's a market.
Yep, absolutely. But I am curious, would you consider yourself more of a dom or more of a sub?
I'm definitely a switch. It depends on who I am with. I really enjoy being submissive, but I've had some partners that are 100% submissive, and then taking on just playing with that dynamic of it it'll have me leaning more into my dominant side, and
I get
that's
that.
really fun too. I think I'm more by nature submissive,
Mhm.
but I have had, I think, more experiences interpersonally of me being um, dominant. So
Yeah.
I do like both. What about you? Do you like those
I
kinds of power exchanges or?
I'm honestly the same. Like honestly, exactly the same. And there's actually been a time where I was trying to do a scene, a girl scene,
Mhm.
and basically it was supposed to be who could out dom the other, but
Oh,
we were both submissive. I was more of a submissive brat, and she was more of just like a regular submissive.
that's cute.
And so as soon as I turned on my dom switch, she just completely submitted. And I was like,
Is this the
well,
one I recorded?
yes. I was like,
Okay.
well, you could have at least tried to dom me back before you gave in.
I'm
She was
like,
like,
You're
no.
like, full submit.
I'm like, this sounded a little bit too relative. Like I've
Right?
seen,
I was just like, wait, I think
like
I was there.
I was in the room for this. I'm
You were there.
100. I'm
Happens. It
one.
definitely happens when we have more of a dominant energy than the other person. Even if we both want to be submissive, we're like, okay, I guess I'll be a dom today. We'll have fun with this.
It's funny. I feel like, yes, you can agree on that, and play with those roles, like obviously like you talk about it ahead of time, but then there's, where those energies just like flow, and then like that, you're like, okay, we're both gonna try to be dominant, and then just like with the energies playing out, she's like, no, I submit to you.
Right? Exactly. I was just like, wow, that was too easy. Whew.
I'm 100% a sub. Um,
I love that.
I have no dom in my body. Um, like even in my foreplay, I get to there, and as soon as someone's there, I submit all the way. I have my nose, but there are only
There's
a
not
few.
many no's.
There's not many no's.
Thanks for sharing that.
Yeah, it's it's
We
sad.
love a good sub.
Hmm. I know. Sometimes I would love to be like more dominant and like flog a guy and like just make him submit. But I don't know. I feel like I just end up being the one to submit. Like,
You're like so submissive. You make the sub
yeah,
who you're flogging dominate you.
exactly. Like usually they're more dominant than I am. So even if I try to get them to submit, I'm like, well, damn, that's not working. Like,
It's funny. I feel that.
Here's everything of I just purchased two big old floggers at the
ooh,
ASN Awards,
oh,
and
can I try with you?
please.
Oh, yeah.
We're picking up what you're putting down.
No, I
Mm-hmm.
just know like since I was just at the award show, they had a little corner of just people selling stuff,
Mm-hmm.
and it was like they were like African mask floggers, and I'm like,
Oh, that's
Ooh.
neat.
these are
That sounds
so
really cool.
nice, yeah, and like I'm like, how much? And it was under 100, so I'm like, I
Oh,
F with these,
I
and
love
Super
fetish pop,
cool.
you say
like
what?
fetish pop. I love fetish pop-up shops. Like they're the best. Usually they're like handmade and they're just like genuine materials and stuff. So you get some like very good quality items at like decent prices.
It's cute to see people that are like, because there's, all different kinds of like craft events, art events, music
Mm.
events, all kinds of stuff. But then when you see fetish gear wear, or like handmade fetish items and stuff at an event, it's really nice that somebody took the time, or multiple people to make stuff, put it together, take it to an event, sell it to us. And it's cool to see, even if you don't buy anything. It's cool.
Absolutely. I usually do blow my budget at those kinds of events. I'm not even gonna lie,
It's
but
hard.
I invest in
Right.
items.
Yes.
Like I my excuse is I'm gonna use it for something. Like I'll end up buying some like new lingerie, some new toys, like butt plugs and floggers at expos. And I'm like, I'm gonna make someone use it on me.
Hey.
Damn, business investment.
I have a question. Why do they always give butt plugs away at these events to everybody? And I'm thinking to myself, like, personally, I have no use for a butt plug. Like, my booty holes are exit only.
Well, you could
They've
use
got,
it on someone else.
or you could put it on a necklace.
That's
Like
what
you could make like a butt plug necklace. I actually want to do that now.
that's what someone
Me
said. That's what
too.
someone told me to do. They said put it on a butt plug, and I'm like, I mean, on the next to a keychain. And I'm like, what? Like I'm gonna carry it around and just walk up to someone and go,
You just
"It
you
tastes
just
nice
wear it
today."
like a memento. Like people wear like ashes on their neck, like in a necklace. Just wear a
Yeah,
butt plug instead, and then it can be a conversation starter because people will be like, Is that like a urn with ashes, or what is that thing? Is that what
And
is?"
earth ashes.
And you're like, "No, no. Honestly, it's a butt plug from this event that I went to." And then just
You know
leave it
what?
there,
I love that.
see where it goes.
Mm-mm. And
And then you'll be happy that they gave you the butt plug. You'll be like, I'm really glad that they gave me this free butt plug. Turns out it does have a use.
I'm such a prude, and
that.
I'm so innocent when I'm not at these porn events. So I don't know.
Well, it would be funny too if you put it on a necklace, wore it around, and you acted like you didn't know what it was. Like people were like, "Oh my God, like I like your necklace." Like, and you're like, "Thanks. Like I found it at Goodwill."
Oh
You know what?
I think it's really
yes.
cool. I like the gem on the back.
I love that idea.
You know
Like
what? That
that'd be a
sounds.
perfect skit,
Yeah,
just
I was
say
gonna
you
say,
found it at the thrift
that
store.
sounds like a good scene. Like someone like saying, "Oh, what is that? I got this from blah 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 blah." You know what that is, right? No, let me show you. And then they take it off, and then they just oh,
Yeah, that would actually be super good.
and then the
That'd
girl
be
go.
an amazing scene.
Yeah, because it's, oh my God. You're like getting groceries, like, it's my favorite necklace. I can't believe there's another use for it besides making me look cool.
See, this is why we can't deal with like normal people because we have regular conversations and it turns into a scene idea. And it's like,
Hmm.
okay, this is the perfect way to fuck. And they're just like, oh, wrong person, wrong
Right,
person.
right. I know. We're like, oh my God, imagine if we filmed that and then like somebody was doing it from this angle and then we did that. And then the
Mhm.
normie's like, I gotta get, I gotta get going.
Exactly.
I gotta
Or
get
or they'd be the opposite way where they get like a little too excited, like, oh, tell me more. How can I join? You're just like,
true, true.
They're like, not without a test. We'll see
Right,
you in
right.
2 days. We'll see you in like 2 days or a day at least, depending what time it is. Yeah,
I gotta talk to my agent. I'll be back.
I gotta see those results.
yep, exactly. You always find an excuse.
Well, it's
There's
nice. Excuse.
always
That's
one
not.
to make.
I rather like they want to join for them to know their status, and for me to know their status.
Hmm.
Status is important, people.
I think that
Under-
people that don't aren't in the industry at all, and then they, like you said, like they hear something and maybe they're joking or like, but there's like that tinge of seriousness, like, oh, I want to join or whatever, and
Yeah.
you're just like the testing, like everything. You're like, that's just the tip of the iceberg.
iceberg. Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
Yeah, absolutely. Sometimes it can get hard to make friends because, like, you're thinking you're making like a normal friend, and then they go in like they think that you got comfortable, so they start asking you a bunch of questions, and it's like, all right, help me make an OnlyFans, and you're like, I thought we were just regular friends. Like
Right.
then
Yeah.
the dynamic starts to change, and it's like, okay, let me go find industry friends now.
Sarah,
Yeah.
can you hear me make an OnlyFans?
You have one. You already have one. Wait,
I
did I help
need
you make it? No, you made it
no,
yourself.
I need someone to take pictures of my feet and put it up, but I don't want to look at any of the pictures.
Oh my
I'm
god.
good at taking pictures too. Just saying.
No, I'm joking because
I know. I
Hey,
I am good at taking pictures.
I have an extreme foot phobia, and
Oh.
that's why I
really?
said I have her take pictures of my feet, but not show it to me. And then
Oh
she,
my God.
Hmm.
Not not show it to me.
Frostar, you want me to sex them for you too?
Yeah,
yes,
you'd have to have someone managing the page. Like you can't see your you can't yeah.
Right? If you
I,
can't see your own content, how are you gonna sell it?
I'll just show up one day blindfolded and have you take pictures of my foot and move it the way you want me to move it, and
It
then like never look at them again.
it ends up being 1%, top 1% on OnlyFans, and he can't even look at his page.
Oh my god.
I made money for real.
You know, people are kinky. They might like your feet, Frostar.
Oh, my feet are scary, and I wouldn't torture somebody from looking at my foot. But
Some people like the torture.
And the weird feet.
Yeah.
Oh, and some people both.
Yeah.
oh
Torture
God.
and weird feet.
I've heard of someone that likes like really big feet with like, in a sense, deformities, I guess. Where
Oh,
like the pinky toes like sticking a different way or whatever. They go crazy over it. And I'm like,
uh,
oh,
Oh my
sorry,
they
God.
toes are
would
normal.
they would like my callous corn foot then.
Mm.
Don't
Yeah,
say
talk dirty to them, Raw Star. Talk dirty to
I couldn't do that either because I would be talking about feet. It's like talking about foot in a sexual sense. So
them.
do you want to see my foot in this position? And then
Mercy,
and
were
then and
you
then
considering?
and
Okay,
then out of nowhere, Sarah comes like, yeah, someone requested you to stick your foot in some cream corn.
some cream corn. Oh my god. I've been asked to mash oranges and bananas and strawberries, but not creamed corn. Have you?
Yeah.
Speaking of that, what's this like? You have an OnlyFans, right, Mercy?
Yes.
So, what is the weirdest thing that someone like within reason? What's the weirdest thing that someone has asked you to send them?
I feel like the weirdest ones were like honestly really long. Like people would send paragraph, like long paragraphs, and usually have to do with scat, but like me being dominating them, and then just like like a whole. Usually it was like once I started reading it, I would get scared and be like, "Oh my God." And then just like kind of skim the rest of it and then like and then I'm like ooh no and like so
Yeah.
I wouldn't actually be like reading every single word. I could just see like what it said basically and I'm like oh my God and then
You're
yeah
like, swipe away, you
good
know?
on that. I'm scared. I'm out of that. Yeah, we're out of that chat, out of that inbox. But
Mhm.
like very like dehumanizing stuff with like people like calling them mean stuff with like bathroom things and hurting stuff and yeah,
Oh
just
wow!
weird. Too weird to even say. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
You
don't
gotta
know.
love the Kingsters.
I mean, I've never
Hmm.
understood scat, but okay. But
Hmm.
Yeah, me neither.
I know people who've gotten a lot of money from just passing gas. So
Hmm. See, I love
I've
Kings,
heard.
but I only take mine so far. I'm pretty vanilla. I may like
I
to
wouldn't
be
consider
flawed.
myself vanilla, but like that line of it there's that line and then it's like we ain't crossing it, you know.
yeah,
Whatever that is for you, I can respect that because it's yeah.
I think no matter
Some
what,
things are just too weird.
everybody should have their limits about, you know, and like be able to discuss what their limits are without
Mhm.
a judgment within what their limits are.
Mhm.
That's
Absolutely.
true. We don't
So,
want to judge, but this, yeah, it is that like on saying what is the weirdest messages that you've ever gotten, or the like,
no, I'm
it's
not
like
good. Yeah,
I'm not shy,
yeah,
but
I'm not. Yeah, it's like it's just different.
it's shocking. Yeah,
Everybody has their own thing. And it's like
that's true.
as you said, like you have your fantasies about what you fantasize you can do in this industry. Like
Hmm.
anything is possible. It doesn't mean like you're gonna do it or not, but anything is possible.
Yeah, absolutely.
You're right.
Mhm.
That's a good thing.
Exactly.
So
And
what
the
do you,
fun part about this industry is that it may be a job and it may rely on like what you accept, what you're willing to accept, but you do have that choice and you have a bigger choice as opposed to what you would in other industries.
100%.
Mhm.
I think that's really exciting.
That's the beauty of the adult industry.
You're right.
Absolutely.
I mean, there's a lot of people that maybe something you don't want to do it, but somebody else might want to, and vice versa. Or, yeah,
And depending on the fan, if they're nice, I will even send them to a performer friend who does cater to those kinks.
right.
Mhm.
Yeah,
But
I
if they're
think
mean, I'm not sending them anywhere.
for
Like,
sure,
let
for
me know,
sure.
babe.
F those
Let me know.
fans?
Right? Sorry, guys, you don't deserve
Yes,
this.
exactly.
So question, so where do you see yourself 4 years from now? Like what's your goal in the next 3 to 4 years?
Mhm.
I would like to see myself, hopefully established to a degree that I feel is worth the effort that I've invested and the time that I've invested at that point. Um, I would like to just mainly be, I don't want to be, I want to be doing things just mainly professionally and working with other professionals in the industry. And I kind of want to be in this for the long haul. So whatever kind of way that ends up evolving, I'm not 21 or 20, I'm 27. So I'm pretty flex on which way it ends up going, but I want to stay in it for the long haul. And um, yeah, I'm really interested to see where it goes, and to see what opportunities open up for me. Yeah.
That's amazing. We're actually a similar age, by the way.
Really?
Yes, I'm 28.
Oh, yay, that makes me feel
Mhm.
good.
Yeah.
Yay.
So I've
Twins.
I'm
been in the industry for 7.5 years now.
Mhm.
But one of the main advice I would give you is yes, of course, be consistent, but pace yourself. Like, don't try to overdo it. Don't try to do it all at once, because that is the like leading cause of burnout. So make sure you pace yourself,
Thank you.
focus on your physical and your mental health, and then just be yourself, you know.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm just an old cow, so I'm old and been around for
Ross,
a
there's
long
probably
time.
more advice.
But and no, listen. But I've seen everybody who's burnt themselves out, whatever, and it's still like it's ideally from what you just said that they try to do too much too fast, and they don't really pace themselves, whatever, and then they're like, ugh, I don't know what else to do, So
Mhm.
yeah, just pace yourself because after that, like, who knows what all you can accomplish?
For sure. I
Because there's
appreciate
there's
that.
there's people who are like in their 60s still shooting. So
Some Hall of Famers that are still going on.
Heck yeah.
Mhm.
Thank you
So
guys for
all
that.
about it is pacing yourself.
I do appreciate that information. I think it's tough being a newcomer because, well, for a lot of reasons, but people will try to lead you different directions, and you have to be like stable in yourself and knowing what you want to do because other people will try to pull you different directions. And I am a little bit alternative, so you know, it's finding that balance for me of not, allowing, because everyone will try to pull me into the super, super kinky, as far as you can go type stuff. And I really want to
Yeah.
take my time, like you guys said, and see what opportunities are available that I would like to accept and not just, smash myself into like all these things that are super hardcore right off of the bat that would inevitably like really wear me out. Even though I love hardcore shit, I think it's a good thing to go by, and I appreciate you guys saying that.
Of course. Of course, we're always here if you need some new advice. And we kind of already see that you are going to make it places. You kind of have already made it with that award, you know, you kind of showed people what you can do.
Oh, thank you, love.
Now that
You
now
gave
that
them a
you're back,
taste.
yeah, you gave them that taste
Gave them a
and
taste. Now
they
you gotta
showed you
show
they
them.
loved it.
You gotta show them no.
Oh,
You gotta show them no mercy.
oh my
Yes.
goodness.
Oh, that should
Thank you.
be
I
this
love that.
Yeah,
movie.
that is definitely the title of this episode. I'm sorry.
I love that.
Yes.
Oh my goodness. Thank you, Rockstar.
Hmm.
Oh my God. I'm
Yes.
sorry.
No
Yeah.
mercy, no mercy to come.
Hmm.
Oh
Exactly.
God. Oh God.
That
Yes.
sounds like imagine in the Star Wars logo, like no mercy to come, and it's just like going down the
Oh,
screen, like
that's
We're getting cut off her showcase. Now we just need the talent.
right. Exactly. I think that's the perfect like title for a showcase.
thanks, guys.
Mhm.
Coming,
Ugh,
coming,
chock
coming,
full of
coming,
ideas.
coming in 2026, y'all. She doesn't know it yet.
Yes, coming
Coming,
hard in
coming very
2026. Yes.
absolutely. But speaking of kinks, you never truly told us the kinks that you really enjoy.
It's
Maybe
true.
especially in the personal life.
You're right. I think I was a little shy. Um, I
So it's
like,
you
yeah,
romance,
I know. I'm like, ooh.
right?
So on the being, my mind just immediately goes to being submissive. I really like being tied up, suspension, like full suspension. I've never done like the hooks or anything, but suspension with rope. And I like impact play and like being blindfolded and like just different textures like flogging and feathers and like different sensation play. I like um candles, like wax play and stuff. I like knife play, but these are all kind of like within the
Who is this?
context of like, yeah, like I've been, I feel very, very, very comfortable with who I'm with. It's
Mhm.
probably, so it's like I'm not gonna be interested in knife play, you know, at
With
this
someone
random.
you never met before.
Right,
Hi,
right.
my
So
name is
if,
Bob. I got a knife.
right, right. Come
Play.
on, Bob. Like no. Um, yeah. Let's see. I'm into like Daddy Dom kind of stuff. Like and yeah, like I like the power dynamics and switching and kind of just dabbling into different like facets of little kinks in those dynamics and stuff like that. But being submissive and then kind of having fun and being open in that way is a really big turn on for me. So, yeah. Thank you.
I have two random questions. One is a visual question, and the other one is just something you said. Are you ticklish?
I'm super, super ticklish. Yeah.
Okay, because you're talking about feathers, and when I think about feathers in any sense, I think about someone who likes to be tickle freaked. You know, say it for me, sir. I can't say that word, but
Tickle fucked?
yeah.
Tickle fucked.
Ooh. Well, I do like it, but again, it's like it's actually kind of funny because in that context, like I just mentioned, I do like that. I do like the tickling and the feathers and stuff. But if somebody tickles me, like like I've had like a partner or like somebody, a friend, tickle me like jokingly, and it really is bothersome, and I don't like it at all.
Okay.
So some of those things is like only in the like I don't really
Oh
like
no, no.
tickling
That's what I'm
but
saying.
yeah.
Like people in their fetishes, and like
Yep.
Mhm.
when you said feathers, that's where my brain went to.
Yeah, no, I am ticklish.
Yeah, because
And then
I have tried it before and I've realized that getting tickled kind of makes me angry more than
Yeah.
anything.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah, so I kind of get uncomfortable and then I kind of get angry that I'm still being tickled, you know?
I'm not ticklish, so
I can't imagine not being ticklish. Like you
well,
are so like if you're ticklish, it's just like you can't. Like somebody will have full control over they're tickling you and you're just like, please don't tickle me. I can't.
I
Hmm.
think
Like I can't do anything.
I was when I was younger, but then like I think I grew out of it.
What about
So
feet? Are your feet ticklish?
no.
Hmm.
Have you tried? Have you honestly tried?
Yeah. Like I
Yeah.
told you, like when I was younger, I was ticklish. And I think about as soon as I hit that teenage age, it you know,
Mhm.
I mean I can feel if like something is like slowly like crawling on me, but it's not ticklish, it's more so of a nuisance.
Hmm. Okay.
Yeah.
Did
I
you?
understand that.
Huh.
And
I wonder if you train yourself out of it or if it just like goes away.
I used to get tickle tortured.
Oh, so I feel like you kind of got used to it in a sense, and
You know,
your body was like, meh, I'm not gonna react
it
anymore.
would tickle torture me, then you know,
Possible.
whatever.
Your body's like, you'll be fine.
I
Your
haven't,
body's like, this is my defense mechanism. Like, you ain't tickling me anymore.
Hmm.
and I have random question. How many unicorn tattoos do you have?
I only have one unicorn tattoo.
Oh, then I'm curious because the one is one in your arm.
This one's a Care Bear, but it has
Oh.
a rainbow on it, and it needs to be. I need to put more pink on it because I drive this arm. The pink, a lot of it came out because it's just. I guess the sun is
Yeah.
just that strong.
Hmm.
But yeah, I want another unicorn tattoo.
Okay, I must be tripping because I was looking at I was looking at your arm when you were speaking, and I'm like, is
Mhm.
that another unicorn? So I was just trying to count the tattoos.
I have Rainbow Bright tattooed on me,
Okay.
Oh my
so
God. It's probably because you have a lot of rainbows that he assumed it was a unicorn.
Well, from this angle, if you look at her left arm, the one that's at the bottom, it looked like it was coming out a little bit on my in my eyes.
you
But I
see
was
what you want to see, you know?
Yep.
I was just being observant because I love your tattoo. They're really nice.
Thank you. I'm just playing though, but I see what you're saying. I think it's the Gizmo's ears actually.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Gizmo.
How many
So
do you have in total?
Um, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, yeah, I only have 13 plus
only.
the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 face tattoos. But I'm getting laser on these face tattoos, so I don't know how long I will have them, but
Well, you can
So,
barely you can see it's fading one at the top of your
yeah, they're
mhm.
fading. They're fading. Thank you.
but I mean, then you said only. I only have 13.
Right? I was like,
Yeah.
I only have
Only
zero.
13.
Oh my God. That's so cute. I feel like I can't imagine that. It sounds really kind of nice though. Like if you were 27 or 28 and you're like, I don't have any tattoos, even though I love my tattoos, I just can't imagine how that would be. And it sounds cool.
Being a blank canvas.
Yeah, blank canvas sounds awesome.
Mhm.
I
That's
have
cool.
I have four tattoos, so but you could never unless I'm like wearing like a real short sleeve shirt, you can't see the one on my arm unless I'm wearing shorts, and I rarely wear shorts. You will
Yeah.
never see the one on my leg. So, and everyone else is like hidden because I'm always wearing shirts because they're on my chest, they're on my chest and stuff. So,
Mhm.
Yeah.
I've seen them.
well, you've been at my home, so yes, you've seen my chest.
Yes, I've seen him hop in the pool shirtless. Well, actually, no. You don't usually take your shirt off.
Nope, see ya.
Yeah.
Boom.
I've seen you shirtless before though, so that's got to count for something. I've seen it.
But we have run out of time though. Like that was quick.
Oh, wow. So
Yeah.
much fun.
So before we leave, do you have anything that you have upcoming that we should look forward to? Anything that you want us to spotlight, or anything to say, hey, time for y'all to submit to Mercy?
My name is Mercy Muse. It's the Mercy Muse on all platforms. ManyVids is Mercy Muse. I am going to be doing some traveling, and there's going to be some big stuff coming out here soon. So just keep a lookout on my Twitter specifically and my other platforms, mainly my Twitter, but I try to feed everything into there. I have YouTube as well, and there's going to be other platforms coming out with suitable for work content. But there's going to be some scenes that are coming out that are pretty, you won't want to miss them. They're pretty big. So please keep a lookout and stay posted on my up and coming stuff. I can't say yet, but you do want to see it. So yeah, thank you guys for having me. I really appreciate it. And it was just so much fun talking to you guys. Thank you.
There, real
Of
quick,
course,
work.
thank you for coming on.
Thank
And
you.
you guys can find me on iamsarahlease.com. All of my links and my social medias will be on there.
We are the Burbank
Yes.
Misfits
Thank
on
you, sir.
Facebook and I'm sorry, on Instagram. Burbank Misfits on Facebook and on the Twitter.
Mhm.
Misfits.com for all we do. I'm Rawstar, Rawscarr on all platforms, Blue Sky, Twitter, uh, Instagram. Uh,
Mhm.
oh yeah, by the way, and yeah, our regular podcast didn't win an award, but we appreciate everybody who voted for us during these seasons. Three nominations in a year, we appreciate it. But hey, we won our individual ones, so we appreciate you all. We will see everybody next week. Miss Muse, we wish you the greatest success in all that you do and all that you have in
Oh,
your
thank you so
future.
much.
And
Thank you.
we look forward to all the great things that you do. So
Thank you.
everybody, be well, stay blessed, stay amazing.
Thank you guys. Bye.